Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special Bard Rock Cafe four shot, one shot, depending on how you want to look at it. This is the beginning of an all day long castle siege where we are raising money for Extra Life, specifically for the Boston Children's Hospital, because of the work that they do explicitly with helping trans kids with social and mental stuff, as well as they have other things other than applied behavioral analysis that they do for autistic kids. So good on them because that's hard to find. But
Nice.
you can learn more about that by hitting exclamation point extra life in chat. But because time is of the essence here, I'm going to very quickly turn it over to Jordan to explain the rest of what they're doing here.
All right, hello everyone. My name, as mentioned, is Jordan, sometimes Hoshi. I will be the sometimes benevolent, often malevolent dungeon master of part one of our four-shot adventure this day. And I'd like my players to go ahead and introduce themselves now too. We'll go with directly below me and then from left to right.
Um, I do not have Twitch now. Oh fuck!
It was also sent to us. We know what it looks like. Just go into our thing.
Oh, true.
I'm bad at this. Hello. My name is Waffle. I use the he/they pronouns, and I run the Dice Fiends program. I'll get that better. Today I will be playing the Twilight Cleric Drifts of Snow.
I believe that means that I am next. Hi, I am Izzy, also known online as Ladylike, and I will be playing Rebbi, the Beastmaster Ranger.
Hello, I'm Avery. I will be playing the Grave Cleric Adelaide. I don't appear much online, but my Tumblr is linked if for some reason you want that.
And I'm Marty, host of Wayfaring Strangers, frequent guest on Bard Rock Cafe. Today I will be bringing back a fan favorite, America's favorite bugbear, Gluzo.
Okay, cool. There we go. We're back. So, let us go ahead and get into this. You all are currently stationed out at Castle. I apologize in advance for this.
Oh.
Argynvostholt. Yeah. The lair, or rather the stronghold of the Order of the Silver Dragon, one of the many opposing factions from one Strad von Zarovich. Yes, this will be taking place in the always dreary lands of Barovia. However, this adventure also takes place before his, let's say, spout with vampirism.
Before his heated gamer moment, yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
You all are not members of the Order of the Silver Dragon. Rather, you are soldiers for hire. The recent battle on at this castle, where Strahd once again attempted to take it down, ended with a lot of damages within the castle. As I'm sure anyone looking would notice, the southern wall is more or less completely destroyed. And unfortunately, the Order does not have the means to repair this. They also lost a good many soldiers, so they are in a tough spot. So they have hired you all to house sit, shall we say. As you are all approaching the gate, you see the entire Order of the Silver Dragon standing at attention with a few other people on horseback. One of the people on horseback approaches you, this gallant knight in heavy plate. They bear the insignia of the Order upon their shield as they approach you. They just go up to the four of you, sort of. Generally, they can't ascertain a leader from you all, and they say, I suppose that you are the recruits, rather the aides that we have hired for the time being. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You all sound truly confident. I'm not worried at all anymore.
Oh, good. Yes. Well,
Simply put, we are in a bad situation. We need to... The entire Order needs to go out and seek supplies to refortify the castle, bolster our defenses, and fix the wall. We do not have nearly enough plaster and drywall to do that. So, we need you to guard what is left from Strahd's forces. I have no doubt he will try to strike us when we are weak, but this is also a time where we can reinforce ourselves. I'm hoping he won't attack quite so soon, but you never know. Better safe than sorry. Forgive me, I've just realized I have not introduced myself. It's extremely rude of me. And he, bows extremely deeply while on the horse. Looks like he's gonna fall off, but he somehow, manages to stay on. Vladimir Horngard. I lead the Order. And leave this all to you. I assume that this will not be a problem, yes?
well, we don't have much of another choice if we're to defend this castle from Strahd.
That is correct, and I am paying you quite well, so I expect the castle to still be here when we get back.
Are you leaving?
Yes, as I stated, we need all of our people to go gather new troops, more supplies, things of that nature.
All right.
We're trusting you with this.
Yeah, of course. I love this place. Oh.
Don't you worry, we'll take care of this. Right as rain.
Should we expect to see Strahd himself, or is he just still?
I highly doubt that Strahd will make his way over here personally. His attacks on us have mostly consisted of him just sending wave after wave of what he likes to call disposable soldiers, in the hopes that he will eventually get through to us and our leader, Lord Argynvostholt.
Who won't be here because you're all gathering troops.
He will be indisposed of, yes.
Yes, all right.
Which reminds me, don't go in the basement.
You know, if you didn't say that, we wouldn't have gone into the basement.
I didn't even
He
know there was.
narrows his eyes and looks very like he is burning a hole clean through. I mean it. Don't go in the basement.
I think that sounds like extra negotiations once you get back.
That sounds like if you want to get paid, you'll stay out of the basement.
All right then.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Yeah,
no
that's what I
use
thought.
for money.
And
Well,
she just
I don't
looks
think
to
you
the
want your
rest of the
friends to be
party
upset.
with the we're going to the basement, aren't we?
I don't know. There might be something quite dangerous down there.
Well,
There
there's
is
something
very
quite
dangerous. Yeah, don't go
There's
down there.
something quite dangerous up here too. So
Can I
If
do
you
a
just
quick
tell us
insight
what's
check
down
on this
there.
guy?
Nope,
Yeah.
can't do that.
No.
you can even lie to us, and
If you just tell us what's down there, we're
Can't do
less
that.
likely to go down.
Nope.
No?
Nope, can't do it.
Well, now you've
Did you-
piqued our curiosity.
yeah. Well,
Just
did
don't-
you
just don't do it.
kill your previous commander, and he's some kind of lich knight down there or something?
Whoa.
Don't be ridiculous. That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard of in my life. Now we're
That would
heading
just be
off.
silly.
Exact. See, this one gets it. We're heading out now. I would try and reinforce the place as best as you can with what you can find. I realize it'll be slapdash at best, but that's what we're going out for. Anyway, bye! And he he rides off. The Order of the Silver Dragon follows him as well. And so you guys are left to defend the castle. Now, as he stated, you can try and make like modifications or some slapdash repairs on some of the castle's defenses in order to prepare for the hypothetical possible invasion of Strahd. Or at the very least, him throwing a couple waves of quote-unquote disposable soldiers at you.
Wow.
There's a few ballistas that you guys can see up on the roof lines, some cannons. On the outside, you can see some broken down trebuchets that, again, if you guys can find the stuff either within or like within the castle or sort of just around, you could probably repair them. Any other crazy ideas you guys can think of to reinforce, just to make any potential attack tolerable? Because as of right now, if you guys get invaded, it'll probably end very badly.
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys like to do first?
For my shitpost answers, let's check out the basement and see what they have in there to help us.
Yep.
But if we can create some kind of funnel point for any forces coming through this big ass hole or coming into the castle.
Okay, so with how the damage to the castle is, you guys are facing, like, the main front entrance is at the west side of the castle.
Yes.
There's this giant stone dragon in the courtyard area, and then if you were to circle around to the right, to the southernmost wall, there's just not a southernmost wall anymore. Some of the towers have even, like, fallen down. Like, basically, that chunk was just eviscerated. That would take a lot of time to repair.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you can't, just that will take up probably a bulk of the repair work, and you would need a lot of supplies for that.
Yeah. And I'm guessing they would have taken all the vehicles they can to go get more supplies, so we can't do that.
All the gold, you said?
All the vehicles, like if they have weapons and such.
Anything that still works.
Anything that works, they've taken.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Nice.
Is anyone capable of making traps in this group? Like, we could do some... I mean, spike pits are a classic.
I mean, with good rolls, anyone can do anything.
Alright, well, I think Drift will... Watch me
Twilight of Cleric.
My Twilight Cleric just will grab a shovel and see. God, one person just trying to dig a bunch of holes.
I mean, there's four of you if anyone wants to help out.
Yeah, no. If Drifts is gonna be digging a hole, Adelaide's gonna try and help.
Thank you.
I don't know how much help she'll be. She's gonna try.
Yeah, Rebbi, like gives a small pat to the mount that she's on and goes, "All right, Skippy, go ahead, help out. Let's start digging."
Skippy? What is Skippy?
So using the revised Beastmaster rules, it is a primal companion that I think I could determine what it looks like. So it's basically like a medium-sized Komodo dragon.
Oh God!
Nice.
It's not horrifying or anything.
No, it's just the world's deadliest predator. No one can tell me otherwise. Okay, yeah, your spiritual Komodo dragon will also help out.
Hell yeah.
All right, so is that just 3 of you, or are all 4 of you helping out with this digging project?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I will also help out with the digging.
Okay. Now, what is it that you are specifically trying to accomplish with doing this?
Creating like those spike pit traps. So
Okay, like pitfalls.
pitfalls, yeah.
Okay. Where do you want them to be?
Hmm.
Like,
Let's see.
like, do you want them in front of the main entrance, in front of the giant non-wall, somewhere else?
I would. It'd make more sense to put them in front of the non-wall, since any attacks would most likely come from the least defended point of the castle.
Okay. I'll say since you're doing it like that, with all 4 of you, if you guys do well on this, then you can essentially make like a spike trench over that, like in front of the debris of that. So can the 4 of you give me either athletics or survival?
All right, time to use my
Athletics
big
it
die.
is.
Let's see.
One of these is a lot better than the other, so.
Oh, hey, they're both the same, and it doesn't matter.
Alright.
I got a 22 athletics.
Okay.
I got a 10 plus 4 on survival.
Okay.
So 14.
I got a 17 on survival.
All right.
I got a 9 athletics.
Sweet. Okay.
I am overtired.
Drifts, you've kind of taken more of like a leadership role on this, and that's also kind of translated into you like not like doing the least amount of work towards the
I'm
trench,
supervising.
but also like very much taking a supervisory role and occasionally helping out a little bit. But you guys are eventually able to get it in front of that. As of right now, it is essentially just like a pitfall. You said you wanted to add spikes in that. What do you want to use? Like you'll need like something to make the spikes out of, because otherwise you just have a hole.
Are there any like leftover spare weapons lying around we can just stick in the ground, maybe?
You can roll me and let's see.
I dare you to say investigation.
I'm debating. I'll say investigation, perception, or survival. Any of those 3.
Okay, we'll do survival. I do want to do investigation just for the fun of it, but
I mean,
that is a -2, but I'll take survival. That's a 14.
Yeah, you're able to find like a weapon stash. There's most of the stuff there isn't in great condition, but there's like some worn swords, some spears that have like broken off on one end. But you know, if you plant them in the ground with enough gravity, they'll do.
Yeah.
Great.
Let's see. Do any of us have fire-based magic?
Magic.
I mostly have reading. Oh, you do?
No. Not even a little bit.
No.
Nope.
I have Sacred Flame.
I think that's radiant, but well, what I was thinking is that if the oil wouldn't soak in the ground, if we could find some oil, we could tote the bottom of the pit with it. Then once people started falling in, we can just throw a torch down in there.
Wait.
I'll say with that, like, you'll need to try and find something. Sorry, go ahead.
I just remembered I have continual flame.
That sounds like a way to start a fire to me.
All right.
Yes, but if you would like to try and find some kind of like an oil source, where would you look for something, or how would you produce something like that?
let's see. First, I would check because if we have lanterns in this, there should be oil flasks in the castle somewhere. Also, if they've been cooking, we could use some cooking oil. It should still be flammable.
Over cooking oil from all the tempura shrimp they've made. I gotcha.
Hey,
All right. So let's see. I will say for that one, which would you check first? The cooking stuff or the lanterns?
I'm gonna check the lanterns first. Like
All
where
right.
they, I guess that would be in kind of like the armory area where they keep their supplies.
Yeah. So they don't really have like any reserves of oil currently. However, I will say that with an investigation check, you can see if there's a way to like get any unused oil out of the lanterns. Like presumably there's still like a little bit left over in them. So you can see if there's any that you can like siphon out of that.
All right. That's a gentleman's 15.
Never heard it put that way before, but I like it.
That's a new term for me. I like that.
Let me just go ahead and add that to the lexicon. Gentleman's 15. Okay. Yeah, I'll say with a gentleman's 15 that you can get a decent amount of oil. I'll say like half of a barrel's worth.
Half of a barrel's worth. All right. And also, we can
Just
always
like-
just.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, would that be in? I don't think that'll be enough to cover the floor of the trench.
Probably not.
All right. Could someone check the shrimp fryer that they famously have in the kitchen? Also, we
Yes.
could just break the lanterns along the floor. Also,
Yes, shattered glass is also not great.
they never said anything about that in our contract.
Nope. Please for this get as creative, disturbingly so if you need to, as you can.
Let's just get a little messy.
All right, so who
Silly
wants
with it?
All right. So I'm assuming you're gonna handle the like shattering of the lanterns. Who wants to go check the kitchen oil? See if you can find a little bit more.
The kitchen, you say?
The kitchen, I say.
I'm in.
The kitchen.
All right. So you're gonna be looking for any of the leftover cooking oil, because ethically speaking, you don't just throw that down the drain. Like you gotta keep it separate so that it doesn't clog up your drains. So can again investigation to try and suss out where they find this or where they would keep it.
All right, here we go. I rolled a 9, so 7.
Okay, now I am curious. You did seem excited when I said kitchen.
What's the food situation looking like in here?
Well, not great.
Oh.
Let's see. Most of what they have is just like dried rations. They don't have like anything like great right now. Presumably that's part of what they need to go out and get. There's a lot of shrimp tails left over.
Mhm.
Didn't give us shrimp. Holy sh!
No, shrimp, like the discarded shrimp tail.
Yeah, rid of them.
Gluzo starts munching on dried rations and forgets why he came in the kitchen in the first place.
You get distracted off of crackers and shrimp tails.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not gonna make. Okay, so back to the shattered glass. I'm not gonna make you roll anything to break lanterns. Just where do you want to put your glass caltrops?
how many lanterns do we have about?
Let's see. It's a decently sized castle, 2 stories. I would say, say 20 lanterns.
All right. And so about every 10 feet, I'm gonna throw a lantern into the hole so it shatters. And then if I have any left once I get to the other side of the lack of wall, I'll go back and just
So
try and get.
Are you doing this inside the castle or outside the castle?
Oh no, I'm doing it in the hole.
Oh, okay. You're just making it the worst place to fall into.
Yeah, so they fall in. There's oil still in the lanterns and on the floor, and there's glass. So
Okay. I follow you now.
yeah, we're doing War Crime Simulator.
Fair enough.
Is that not what D&D just is?
I mean, traditionally, but we're usually not that honest about it.
Why did I do it like that? Anyway, also,
Yes, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be taking up a lot of the time, but it might also behoove us to grab like any wooden objects like tables or such and use that to reinforce the front doors. Just so while we're at this point, they can't be like, hey, let's do what normal people would do and like come in through the front. Like it'll give us a little more time than normal if we're being attacked from 2 sides. So like if there are tables or beds.
Yeah, if there's like broken stuff that we can use for like spare wood or whatever, Rebbi will do that.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of broken furniture around here. I'll say anyone who wants to help out with this can roll me an athletics check to see how much and how big of stuff you can move over to reinforce the front door with.
Hmm. Can I use my mount stat for this? Because presumably my mount would be like dragging stuff and doing most of the lifting.
If your mount is what's doing it, then yes.
Stonks.
So I rolled to have Adelaide help, and we rolled a 0,
How?
a 1, and a -1.
Oh no.
Yeah, you try and pick up like this broken table, and your lifting technique is apocryphal. So you just like throw out your lower back, and you need to like lie down for a bit.
Oh no, I don't
$10 word. I got a 27.
You just bring a nightstand, like a full on like dresser from upstairs, and just plop it down in front of this thing.
Got a 7.
It brings over like a little like stool and plops it down next to the dresser.
Nice.
Excellent work, Skippy. Excellent work.
And I got a 14 if I'm.
Yeah, the 14. I'll say there's some other large furniture down here that you're able to like push. At this point, it's like really reinforcing this giant dresser that was brought down. That's the bulk of it. Everything else is just like adding on to it from there.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, I just got to make sure I catalog all this for future people who have to deal with y'all shenanigans.
Aim to please.
I love being other people's problem.
It'll be fine. God, I really hope we have some way to let the other people in once they come back.
That's a problem for another day.
It's a future them problem.
Sounds like that's a noon problem.
Okay. Does anyone else have any other ideas that they would like to do?
You said there were like broken like trebuchets and stuff.
Yes.
Is it possible that I could try to like take some of the broken stuff and make like barricades out of them, like right outside where the hole is.
Okay, so you want to break down the already broken trebuchet and make like those sort of like those X style.
Yeah.
Like they're okay. Okay. Let's see.
I have Tinker's tools and proficiency with them, if that helps.
That helps tremendously. Yeah, I'll say to break this down, you can give me a Tinker check.
Sweet. Okay, that is a 19.
Yeah, with a 19, you're able to like break this down pretty quickly and efficiently. So you have like these bits of wood. You've been able to split them as you need to, so that you got all the good spiky bits pointing to where they need to go. But you still got to build these things, so give me another tinker check to see how well these things come out now that you've gotten all the wood that you need.
Okay, that's a 16.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty simple construction. It's just basically like it's just a dangerous gate, really, if you think about it. So you're able to get these things set up so that it's, I'm assuming the way that you want it is the order of approach is spike barricades, pit of really bad stuff, non-wall.
Yes.
Okay. It is set up as such.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay. Anyone else got some war crimes they want to commit?
Can you like hide the pit of really bad stuff? So
Oh, yeah.
easier, harder for them to spot.
I was wondering if anyone was ever going to bring that up. If not, I was going to have a little gift for the DM that got to work with that. Let's see. How do you want to try and disguise this pitfall?
Leaves, probably.
Just leaves.
It's the classic, man.
Throw leaves.
Leave sticks.
Okay, so if you're going for a more natural base for this camouflage, I'll say, because again, like finding sticks and leaves, that's not a crazy hard thing to do. But in order to get it to, one, stay over the pit, and two, be convincing enough that it works as a camouflage, I am going to need a nature check.
Okay. Here we go. 16.
All right. With a 16, I will say you have like a passable disguise for it. Like at a first glance, you think nothing of it. You wouldn't think, well, that's definitely covering up a big bad hole full of sharp bad things. But it may not hold up upon closer inspection. It depends on how the fodder feels like approaching this. But for all intents and purposes, you do have a good camouflage.
The less fodder we have to deal with, the better.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Fun fact, I just learned I don't know how to spell camouflage.
Learn something new every day.
Like I'm illiterate. Okay.
You know what I just found out that's really funny?
Hmm.
That Lehman's tiny hut, you can't hurt Lehman's tiny hut. It's just a dome of, hey, you can't go here. So, if we need to make another stopgap, we have a 10-foot covered for 8 hours.
Castle will be doomed, but y'all be good.
Well, I mean, we could also use it as another blockade if we needed to.
How big
Interesting.
is our doom pit?
Doom pit, doom pit.
It would. Hold on. Let me actually figure out what the exact dimensions of that are, because I do not have that off the top of my head right now. It would be. Let's see. The wall is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 7 squares. So that'd be like 35 feet. So you effectively got a 35-foot hole.
All right.
So you'd need a lot of huts, admittedly, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is there a way to, like, try and move stuff so that it's almost like if they make it over the totally not a death pit, they almost get funneled into a smaller area?
how would you go about doing that?
I don't know, move bigger
I mean-
shit there that's hard to move, and just try and block it off.
So like find any anything loose moving around that you can put to make like a sort of makeshift wall, basically.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and like funnel them to some sort of choke point esque
Yeah.
thing
Hmm.
and make it slightly less than, maybe it's a little bit less than 35 feet.
Yeah. Let's see. I will say for this, we'll go back to the holy trinity of survival, perception, or investigation to see if you guys can find any further furniture that you guys could use. Because admittedly, you guys did already use some furniture for reinforcing the door. So see if you have anything else that could also work.
All right. So perception. Oh shit. That's a natural 20 for a 26.
Well,
I got
Yep.
a 12 plus a 4, so that is a 16.
I got a 2.
I got a 7.
all right, yeah. You two happen to find the perfect things. The problem is that perfect furniture is already up against the door, so that ain't gonna help you. But for the two that actually rolled well, you guys are able to find some more, like a decent collection of stuff. Looks like you could, they're like 10 feet long. You could probably make like 2 10-foot walls. So that could get it down to like a 15-foot entryway to funnel them into, but you still got to be able to get them over there first. So
Hmm.
that will be some athletics checks.
Well, my best stat. Well, it's
I say that I can do.
Oh boy, let's see how Adelaide does on this.
Don't throw your back out again.
don't worry.
I have
I'll
20
heal
for
you.
28.
Yes.
I rolled a 2 with a grand total of 1.
You throw your back out again.
No, it started off as 2, and then it became a 1.
That is a
My poor back.
that is a 19.
That's a nat 1.
Cool. All right, so 2 of you have thrown out your backs. But unfortunately, the rest of you guys are able to get the stuff over there, and so you have managed to get these like this funnel in. It is still in theory possible to climb over this stuff, but at the same time, path of least resistance would still be to head towards that center area. So you guys do have that.
And
I'll
also
say
we
they-
can catch the stuff on fire too.
Yes, well, I mean, most things in here is flammable.
Anything is flammable if you try hard enough.
Exactly.
Anything is
Alright,
flammable with enough enthusiasm.
Wait, do we? And I suppose I will just try to use medicine to tend to my allies' thrown out backs, which
Yeah, go ahead and roll medicine.
I am not going to. All right. That is 15.
Yeah, you're able to fix everyone's back and get them
All right.
standing upright again.
Remember, lift with your knees, not with your not with your back. That's how it happened in the first place. Are you doing your aerobics?
No.
Well, you should. Holy
No.
shit. That's how you throw out your back. What do you do when I'm like knee deep in like 10 dead people and you lift with your back?
I just won't do
Healing-
any lifting. I've
Healing
learned my
word does
lesson.
not. I might not have a healing word left for you, okay?
Need you forget. I'm also a cleric of the grave.
Well, you better be a cleric of aerobics if you don't want to throw out your. Sorry, that was hostile.
All is forgiven.
All right, well, let's see. Ooh, I can also cast Guardian of Faith.
Ooh.
Just a funny little guy, just hanging out somewhere in the castle.
It's a little guy.
Yeah.
I could also cast Guardian of Faith. Two of them.
Oh my god. Wait, if we put our Guardians of Faith at the end of the funnel, they can smack anyone who comes through it. Since it's not concentration and it does last 8 hours.
Oh my god. What?
Well then.
Someone's using the big brain here. And it's not me.
Do you want to go ahead and get that done?
Absolutely.
Alright. So I will cast Guardian of Faith at the end of the funnel we're doing.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like it's like the Forgotten Realms Cat Lord, but he has a gun. But since it's only 10 feet, he'll just pistol whip people with it.
I mean, I also cast it similarly out there at the edge of the pit. Just kind of, leaning against the side of the wall, relaxed, trying to look cool, failing.
Chewing some bubble gum, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does your guardian look like? We have gun wielding cat. Who's this edgy other one chewing bubble gum next to it?
It's a figure that looks like he could have walked right out of a mid-2010s Hot Topic.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
With a
hold on. Let me just write that
Big
down.
ol'
Mid 2010s Hot Topic model. All right, cool. Got it. Excellent.
I love that every other DM has to like decipher your notes
That's-
after this
That's their problem, not mine.
and interpret them how they will.
This mall goer also has a weapon, and that is a you know those baseball bats with the spikes.
Oh yes. I love
yeah.
that.
There we go.
All right, cool. Got that. Oh boy, I can't wait for this conversation later. It'll be fun.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome.
Okay, so if we may recap real quick what we have, just so we know where we stand. We have a pit of death that is currently camouflaged with sticks and leaves that has spiked barricades in front of it. Some furniture forming two 15 foot. Hold on. Yeah, two 10 feet long walls leading to a 15-foot entrance. That has a cat with a gun and a Hot Topic model with a baseball bat standing at the entrance, You guys also have an unused half barrel's worth of oil, and you've thrown furniture up against the front door. Do I have all of that about right so far?
Oh, I was gonna spread the bear's worth of oil along the bottom of the pit too.
Okay, we'll just go ahead and add that oil to the bottom of the pit.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
wait, it'll be an oil fire, so water will only make it worse, right?
Yes.
I think that's how that works, yes.
And guess what spell I have?
Goody.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Y'all, I don't know if you guys are checking the Twitch chat. It's weird.
Bold of Tensei to put me
I
in
just
a
looked.
hit.
I just looked over
yeah,
for
I've been,
like 10 seconds, and it's weird.
it's-
Man
Anywho.
appeals and
Likely than you
ranks.
think.
So we're gonna turn this into a Looney Tunes episode.
If they didn't expect us to turn into Looney Tunes, I don't know what they were expecting.
This is like the horrifying Home Alone reboot.
Home Alone D&D. Everyone's dream campaign. All right. Does it, what else do you guys want a McCulkin to this castle?
Yeah, I want to look for bananas.
All right, you tool.
Hey, it's from the chat.
No,
Chat wants it.
Yes, I know. All right. Roll investigation for bananas, I guess.
Here we go.
Hey, Chet, can you see his soul just
But you
slowly
want
leaving
it
his
all.
body?
That's how you know you've won D&D, when your DM gives an exasperated sigh.
I suppose.
I got a 17. I rolled a natural 19.
Let's see.
Cordier 17.
In this kitchen that I have already said is fairly limited on foodstuffs, but you rolled really well. What kind of bananas do you find? Things I didn't think I was going to need to ask myself.
Is there more than
Yes.
what kind of banana? I was
There's
just
plantains.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's plenty of kinds of
the
bananas.
slipperiest little bananas you've ever did see.
Slip.
Hey, I know we just made a Looney Tunes joke, but no. I'm drawing the line somewhere.
Damn it.
It's somewhere past Hot Topic Spiritual Guardian, but before slippery banana
little
peels.
bananas.
It's somewhere within that range. I don't know how wide of a gap that is, but it exists within there. That's where the line is. We'll find it
Okay.
eventually.
All right, chat. I tried for you.
I will say you do find some fairly old rotted bananas.
I
Hmm.
mean, those
Definitely
would
not safe for consumption.
be, those would be unpleasant to step on.
Are
Yes,
they not safe for consumption though? Like how
Yes.
unsafe are we
Um,
talking?
Feed as they come out of dragon. Make it
They're-
spike deadlier.
They're browned and shriveled. Like, you know that if you open this, there is no chance there's like these things are so far beyond ripe, it's criminal.
Fair enough.
Is it a smooth criminal?
Boom.
No, the banana is not smooth criminal.
Damn it.
I know I've done plenty of bullshit so far, and I'm not going to stop. But would it be possible to, along the inside of the funnel, to write just like hurtful messages at eye level, so anyone coming through, they get distracted.
Hurtful message.
Okay, so hold on. Let me make sure I understand what you're asking.
Yes.
What you would like to do is to go to this funnel that you've made that leads to your spiritual guardians, and like high schoolers in a bathroom stall, write mean words to discourage the enemies as they barrel their way in. Do I have this right?
Sounds reasonable to me.
Yes.
What do you write?
See you later.
I'm going to
stinky.
roll a charisma check to see.
Yeah, no, go ahead and do that as I prepare to figure out what thing future DMs have to contend with as far as mean words.
That's okay. So I got a 12, but I have a -1 to charisma, so that would be an 11.
All right,
Um,
what's an 11 look like?
Let's see.
How mid-tier scathing is this?
You should really be at home with your family. Your mother's probably disappointed in you. Is that really the best haircut you could have chosen? I
Good
hope you're
lord.
happy with your life.
The notes. I'm imagining.
Yep. So let me just make sure I got you should really be at home. Is that your best haircut? Is your mother proud of you? And are you happy with your life? Did I get all that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I guess I should also write that that was a 11 charisma, or 11 intimidation. And yeah, we'll figure out what that means when we get to it. I certainly don't know what that means yet, but
Neither do I.
Aren't you a little Paul? Please. Okay, now what?
Well, I think we've done a good job preparing for an attack.
All in a day's work. I got all these nasty bananas.
how we can celebrate.
Yeah, let's. Oh, now we can just go to the tavern in the village like 2 days away. He'll be fine.
Please don't.
Or we could go to the basement, see what's up there.
Oh yeah, the basement.
Yeah.
I want to go to the basement.
Who
I
all
wanna
wants
so
to go to the
bad.
basement?
Let's go to the basement.
Are you
Let's
sure
all go to
basement's
the
best idea?
basement.
What's up?
Are you sure the basement's the best idea?
That's a good point. If they come attack while we're in the basement, that would be bad. That would put us on the back foot pretty heavily.
Hmm.
As much as we want to go to the basements, let's save that for Plan F.
Then what about
F.
plan A through E?
I'll make them up as we go through them. Well, Plan A.
But you already know there will be an A through E.
Mhm. Plan A, we have the pit. We'll catch that fire, catch them on fire, start a grease fire, add water to that fire. Then the rest of them is kill everyone who comes through. Very
I can do that one. That's my favorite one.
like,
Bad plan.
Okay, so is that all of the defenses that you guys would like to have set up?
How's the roof looking?
The roof is looking pretty open. As I said earlier on, there's some broken ballistas and cannons up there. But there's not really like a whole lot up there otherwise. They're mostly just like lookout posts.
Okay. I don't have any more set up, but whenever we're like done setting up, Rebbi, because my mount has a climbing speed, just gonna climb up and go to one of the watch posts to be a lookout.
Okay. And you have like a connection to your mount?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright,
Just
so you
riding
guys
it vertically up a wall.
Yeah, like the Rebbi, like on the back of the Komodo dragon, just walks up the wall, just right.
It's a Komodo dragon. I believe it.
Yeah,
The only thing that I don't think they can do is fly, and if you told me they can, I'd partially believe you.
I I didn't take that one. I could have chosen the one that flies, but I didn't.
Talking about real Komodo dragons at this point.
I believe it. They probably could if they wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho. Alright, so you are maintaining a watch. Everyone else, I guess for right now, is probably just chilling. Resting up.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
You
suppose
said-
I'll be chilling like near the pitch trap, so in case people start coming that way, when people fall in, I'll be able to start the fire.
I don't know why, but in my mind I thought you were gonna say, I'm just gonna be waiting casually next to the basement door.
Just hand on the handle.
I don't know why I thought that.
I mean, that wasn't unfair assumption.
God, I want to go in the basement so bad.
You guys can. I'm
We were
not
told
stopping
not
y'all.
to. But
I have
has
done
that
everything I
stopped me in
planned
the
to stop you
past?
guys.
Yeah, go in the basement. Why not? For the fans.
Go for it.
No, we'll do this later. We'll
For the
have
meme.
this done later. This is a Chekhov's gun. It will come up at some point.
Before we all die, we'll run into the basement.
Yeah.
Okay, so not now, but at some point.
Somebody else can deal with it.
At some point. Possibly.
Alrighty then. So, as you guys are just waiting around, in a weird way, kind of enjoying how boring it is, because it means you're not having to fight for your lives, easy paycheck, all that jazz. Eventually, I'd say like about an hour in, I'm sorry, what's the lookout's name? I'm very bad at this.
Me?
Yes.
Rebbi.
Rebbi, okay. You notice some people like running towards the castle. They're just two people. They're in like just commoners' clothes. They don't look like there's no weapons on them, so it doesn't look like they're trying to invade or anything, but they are in a full dead-on sprint, like panicking, running up towards the castle.
Rebbi is going to call down to everybody else. We got civilians. They don't look hostile. Somebody should probably
Warn them
stop
about
them.
the pit.
Screaming out to the
fell
people.
in the pit.
Hold on, don't come too close. We've got a lot of defenses. Why are you here?
They immediately stop as soon as they hear we've got a lot of defenses. Like put their heads like, whoa, 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 whoa. We don't mean any harm. Please, my sister and I, we were being accosted by Strahd's men. We need shelter.
Can I
Okay.
do like an insight check to see like do they seem genuine or
Hey, you can roll an insight check.
okay?
This checks
Vibe
out to
check.
me.
Okay, an 18 on the die, so that is a 23.
yeah.
All right. Let us see how they do.
Got a 12 plus 7, which is a 19. I think. Probably.
Okay.
Let's just alignment.
So, Adelaide, you think that this like makes total sense. Like, you know that Strahd is constantly terrorizing people around here in his vain quest to expand his reach. The idea that people would be accosted by Strahd's troops who are to say the very least, unpleasant. That makes sense. But for you, Gluzo, it doesn't. Or not Gluzo. Sorry, God, Rebbi.
Rebbi.
My eyes. I realize I have like a list of y'all up here, and my eyes darted to the wrong thing. I apologize.
All good.
Rebbi, something about this whole situation, like, it feels kind of weird, but you can't quite place what. Like, it does feel strange, but you're not entirely sure what's up.
Could you hold on a moment right down there?
Please be quick. We don't know if they're right behind us or not.
Well, you can turn around and see if they're behind you, can't you?
We would rather just be away from danger.
I have bad news for you. This is a very dangerous place.
More dangerous
look-
than out here?
Yes.
Yeah, I spilled bananas everywhere.
Look, there's a goth.
What?
There's a goth and a cat with a gun.
We're expecting a fight.
They're at the front entrance. They don't see any of that stuff yet.
There's a goth kid, a cat with a gun, and bananas everywhere.
Yeah. Also, there's something in the basement that's very dangerous.
Yeah, you. Hey, if we let you in, will you go check out the basement and tell us what you find?
No, we are not. We are not letting. First of all, I don't think we should let them in. Second of all, definitely not into the basement.
Well, you're the watch, so I'll take your word for it, Rebbi.
Is it possible you could like hide in a forest nearby? I'm sorry, we really can't help you.
Please, we're begging you. Roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, jeez.
Then
Okay.
Uh-oh, is that like a everybody thing?
Just him.
Just me.
I'm assuming Rebbi's. Is Rebbi a boy or a girl? Or
Girl.
girl? Okay, sorry, she.
No problem. That is a 17.
With a 17,
Mm-hmm.
you hear them pleading, and you just think it would be kind like they're unarmed. It's just two of them. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay. We'll send somebody out there to get you, check you all down, make sure you're all good, and then safely lead you inside and keep an eye on you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay. Could somebody go down there, just give them a pat down, make sure they're all good.
I'm on it.
Thank
How are
you.
we getting? We blocked off all the doors. I don't.
You
think we
guys
got
can
this
get
this
in and
time.
out if you need to.
Alright.
You guys are
Alright.
aware of all the stuff, so I'll say you guys know how to like navigate in and out.
I was say, thanks to my class, I have a climbing speed equal to my walking speed, so I can just kinda go up. And
However,
down
you
the
guys
way.
imagine you dip in and out. I'll say you guys set it up so that you can, and you're not literally just trapped in here forever.
Thank you for assuming we thought more about this than we actually did.
Well, I also didn't want to have to ask you guys, all right, now how do you get out? That seemed like not good radio.
Oh, good. You'd assumed that we didn't think.
Nice.
That's a good assumption.
I've been
You're
DMing
correct.
for a while now. All right.
Bold.
All right. So, Gluzo, you said you're going to go out and do the pat down?
Yeah.
Okay. So you managed to finagle your way out, go up to them. Now that you can get like a closer look at them, it's just a male, female human again, like just wearing kind of tattered commoner's clothes. They're decently dirty. They definitely look like they've been on the run. Go ahead and do an investigation check to do the pat down.
Oh. I got a 13.
You don't see any weapons. They're good.
Sweet. All right, this checks out. All right. I guess. How are we gonna get you over the wall?
We can just like ride on your back. You seem
That's
large.
That's true. Gluzo is 8 feet tall. He's very large. All right, hop on.
All right, they hop on. The woman's like, "Ooh, wow, you're very soft."
Oh, thanks. I climb up the wall and I let these people in.
All right, you have these 2 people in here. Thank you so much. Our village was accosted by Strahd's soldiers. They were marching in, just trying to, take over whatever they can. We barely managed to get out. A lot of our friends weren't quite so lucky. Forgive me for asking. I thought the Order of the Silver Dragon was here. You all don't seem to bear their insignia.
They'll be back later. I think.
They're not
Sometimes the
here?
store, we ran out of
They're all
milk.
sleeping in the basement.
You've mentioned this basement before. What are you talking? Is
It's
the
a
Order
basement.
Is the Order of the Silver Dragon here or not? We came here because we thought we could seek their protection.
I told you it wasn't safe here, but no, you're like, oh, help me.
We assumed the Order was here.
They had to-
Well, you
they
know what
had
they
to
say
go-
about
About
assuming. They said
assuming.
outside you and that other person you're with.
The sister kind of like chuckles, or the woman rather chuckles and like jabs at him a little bit.
Got him.
Either way, it's still, even if they're not with the Order, it seems like they're still keeping this place safe, so still better than outside. I'd rather be behind walls.
True.
If you want to go wait in the kitchen, it should be safer there in case they attack, or anywhere inside the building.
Of course,
I
of
hope you
course.
weren't. I hope you weren't expecting food because it's gone mysteriously.
Oh. Okay. You have a lot of crumbs on your,
Oh, ignore that. That's unrelated.
Those are different crumbs.
You came here with them.
These are not the crumbs you were seeking.
So these 2 head off towards the kitchen per your direction, and you hear one of them go, "What's with all these shrimp tails?" But then things seem to go back to normal for a little bit. What is everyone's passive perception?
Passive
Not
perception.
good. Probably.
That's a 16.
15.
We are sitting at a 14.
11.
Okay. Which one you had the highest? I kind of spaced out for a second. I'm sorry.
16.
Okay. With that, you, after a little while, as you're just waiting near the, basically chilling with the spiritual guardians.
Yeah.
You hear a door, like the turning of a door behind you.
Oh god, someone opened the basement.
Maybe do you want to go investigate?
I'll look. Who's opening the door behind me?
You turn around towards the basement door and you see the woman.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, sorry. I was curious.
Yep, well, this is the guardian of my faith, the cat lord with a gun, and that's a goth.
Is that what
Imagine
that what it's called?
Oh no, the cat lord is just the cat lord. He can also be a fella sometimes. I just like to imagine him with a gun.
Oh, I assumed with a gun was like an honorific or something.
No, it's just an extra bit of flavor I like to give my magic.
Guns?
Yes.
Interesting flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Do all of your magics include a gun?
Well, you'll have to wait until I cast them in a battle to find out.
I certainly hope I don't.
Yes. How may I help you?
Oh, you guys mentioned this basement a lot, and I was really curious. Do you know what's down there?
Good, it wasn't just me. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus! You're here. I'm sorry. I thought you were all doing your own thing. I didn't want to disturb any of you all, so I thought I'd just... My brother told me it was probably a bad idea, but I
mean, it probably is a bad idea, but...
can't help it, though. I just get so curious about these things. You know, when like you find out that there's this secret, you just want to know!
I know they were like, don't go into the basement, but you don't tell anyone to go into the basement if you don't want them to go into there.
Wait, hold on. Someone told you not to go into the basement and they thought that would be enough?
Yeah,
Don't they know
mean-
that just makes people more curious?
it does.
I would literally not have even known there was a basement. Otherwise.
And you guys haven't gone in?
Well, we were waiting. I didn't want to go into the basement and then Strahd's armies just show up, because you just came out of nowhere.
I
And
was
they're
waiting
supposed
for
to
a
be right
more
behind you.
narratively appropriate time.
I mean, I don't know about that. I'm not sure what narrative you're talking about. That sounds, if I may be blunt, a little meta to me, but...
No, this isn't meta. We all have legs.
I don't know what that means.
Have you all noticed that the ground we walk on, no matter where we go, is gridded?
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh no! Wait, is
I
that
gotta
the Eiffel
know.
Tower in the distance?
Well, if you're concerned about that, I could always take a look. Like I said, I'm pretty curious.
And if there's something dangerous down there, should you come to harm while under our protection?
I mean, one of you could come down with me.
Do
It's
it.
not like all of you are needed to keep an eye out for. And I assume if Strahd does show up, you all have some sort of means of alerting him, like alerting each other.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Adelaide, if you want to go down there with her, I can keep an eye on the, funnel and pit.
She nods in assent. Like, all right, I'll go.
So it is Adelaide and Mystery Woman heading down into the basement.
Apparently.
Alrighty then. The
one
one who is opposed.
The one who said the basement might be dangerous. We shouldn't. Is the one person going down.
God, I love this game so much. All right.
This
This
is D&D.
now this is D&D. So you guide this person down into the basement. It's fairly dark. Pretty hard to see. It's like, I'm sorry, do you have some means of like creating a source of light?
With that question, I just double checking something real quick.
Adelaide checks her character sheet.
Correct.
It's called I Have the Memory of a Gnat, and I don't trust my memory.
Waffle, thank you for
I
confirming you got my joke.
cast light.
All right. Cast light, and all of a sudden you guys are able to see. Like, oh, thank you. I wish I could say I was blessed with dark vision, but human.
Sucks to suck.
Don't worry about it. Yes. I'm double checking that
Oh, good. I have dark vision. I was like, do I have dark vision? Yeah, so oh, don't worry about it. Dark vision, well, it's useful sometimes. Other times, well, you don't always like what you see in the dark.
True, but I suppose I'd rather know what I'm running from if I need to than not. Things tend to be a little bit less scary when you know what they really are, you know?
Kind of tips her head to the side as not quite agreeing, but also like kind of like acknowledging the statement.
So, if you don't mind me asking, if you are all not with the Order, who are all of you? This is as you guys are walking down the stairs, so...
We are a group of adventurers that have come here to assist, and as well, you can see what state the castle's in. The Order themselves went off to get some more supplies to better reinforce the place. And as they did not wish to completely abandon it, we were elected to stay behind.
Oh. Do you think they'll be gone long? Not that I think you're incapable, don't get me wrong, it's just... You know, there is strength in numbers, and they're one of the few groups that's really been able to stand up to Strahd. I apologize if I'm a little too forthcoming. I'm all still very recent.
They don't plan on being gone that long. However, there's no guarantee with how soon they will be back. I'd assume within the next day or so.
See.
They'd be back.
You said you set traps? Which is why my brother and I needed to climb on the bugbear, yes?
Yes, while there's a few of us here, we still are making our best effort to prevent Strahd should he gain knowledge of this place's lack in numbers, to make it as difficult as possible, should he choose to attack, to gain any sort of entrance.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, few spiked barricades, furniture walls, and blocking the front door doesn't seem all that much. Is there some sort of a secret weapon that you all have planned?
That is for us to know and you to hopefully never find out.
Yes,
We'd rather all of these preparations
Oh.
not be needed rather than...
Sorry about that. I just dropped. Oh, shit.
I saw the DM vent, guys.
Sus.
Sus.
Am I still?
Uh-oh, something
might-
happened. Something happened.
Sorry about that. My Discord reset.
Hello, I am ready.
Discord.
That was-
No,
Wild. I am sorry. I don't know what that was.
I don't even know what I was
Surprise.
saying.
Oh,
God, all right.
hopefully, yeah. The
Something,
last thing I
something-
heard you say was for you all to know and them to hopefully not find out.
Yeah, something. While we've made all these preparations, we'd rather them not be necessary, and that things just remain quiet and Well, you know.
No, I understand. I would certainly rather not have to deal with Strahd, if possible. Once is enough today, if you understand. And as you continue to make your way down the stairs, eventually you come you come up to this door. And the woman like leans in to like grab the door, looks to you, like, do you mind?
He gestures for the other one to like go ahead.
Okay. So she opens the door, and what you find inside is a rather large room. It looks as though there is this, like it looks kind of like a bedroom almost. Like there's a decent looking bed, a writing desk with quill and parchment, all that stuff. Some paintings along the walls. But further across, like to the end, there's what looks like like, it looks like the floor like cuts off and just dips down. And you can tell from the wall that like it extends decently far out. But from where you guys are standing, you can't see any further than that.
That's totally not concerning or anything.
Why would a bedroom have a pit?
I don't know. I also don't know that I'd particularly like the answer to that question.
Well, you have the light. I don't suppose I could convince you to walk at least a little closer so we can maybe see.
He just kind of does a slight side eye, but does bring the light more forward.
Alright, so you guys approach the other side of the room slowly, very cautiously, making sure not to get caught up in any potentially unknown traps within this area. And eventually you begin to see something from within the pit. It looks like this large pile of silver. And as you approach, you start to see that this silver pile is moving. And you realize it's not a pile of silver. You're almost compelled, like by curiosity, both of you, to go right up to the edge and look over. And what you see is a giant silver dragon sleeping.
It's a baby.
There's no baby.
All dragons are babies, except for
True.
the bad ones. And even then,
No, Tiamat's a baby, you hush.
yeah.
Tiamat is
Just a
baby.
big baby.
I'll
Big
renounce
baby.
my slander against Tiamat.
So we are going to take a quick little break there. We shall return in about, what do y'all think, like 10, 15 minutes? Enough time for
Sounds
everyone
good.
to get a quick break in?
Yeah.
And then we'll be back and see what exactly is up with this Durgan.
There you go.
You feel that?
Then pouring syrup on people. Oh shit, we're live. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. We weren't talking about anything dumb or weird. We're professionals.
Oh, fuck up if true.
All right. So where last we left, God, hold on, I'm on the wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
There it is. Adelaide, you and this runaway girl found a dragon in the basement of this castle.
Maybe it's friendly.
Maybe, I don't know. What do?
Adelaide does not want to do anything that would wake that dragon up. So she'd probably try and maybe dim the light some and just kind of try and back away from the abyss.
Yeah, the girl follows you once they realize you are pulling back. And I assume that you guys just immediately leave.
Quickly and quietly as possible. Quiet being the slight priority over quick.
Yeah. So you guys get back towards the stairs, close the door real quiet, and then the literal second that the door is closed, she turns back to you and it's like, "Was that a dragon?"
Yes, it sure looked like one. I can't say that it isn't. I don't want to get any closer to verify it, but I would say that is a dragon.
They just have a dragon in their basement.
That would explain why they didn't want anyone in there.
I feel like they could have still maybe said that that's what it was and avoided this whole thing.
However, they didn't. Well, at least I think that might prevent others from becoming too curious about what lay down there.
Probably yes. Shall we head back up?
Yes, let's.
Alright, so you two head back up. As all this was going on, Rebbi, I assume that you have reinstated yourself back on the, or I guess you didn't really leave the roof to stop being a lookout, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized you weren't involved in the whole interaction beyond judging whether they can come in or not.
Yep.
So while you're up there, you're just keeping a lookout, don't really see anything too crazy. You hear from behind you. Excuse me, is it alright if I come up here? Oh god, sorry.
Okay.
And it is it's the guy.
Oh, okay. A warning that you a little bit on edge here. Okay. Yes.
I had to be
Come on.
gentle about it, I'm sorry.
I guess. Sure. Yes. Come up. What is it?
I just wanted to thank you properly for helping us in our moment of need.
Right. Well, I understand that that Strahd and his forces, they're dangerous, so didn't want to leave you out there. The nearest town is, not too close, so at least a day, maybe two worth of travel. So we'll keep you here for as long as we can, but just know there will be fighting. So you should probably stay as far away from that as possible.
If need be, we'll take cover and hide somewhere.
That's a smart idea. Where are you from, anyways, if you don't mind me asking?
He points out, like in the direction that you were looking, like, small village right out that way. I thought we were far enough out of Strahd's view to ever be attacked, but I suppose he's made his ways quite far from his castle.
Blasted tyrant. Are you Are you the only ones from your village, or?
The ones we've seen.
Hmm. Sorry to hear that.
It's difficult, but when running from Strahd's forces, you need to prioritize your own safety. We didn't have much family, so it was an easy choice to just have it be me and my sister.
That's smart. Too many people linger around thinking they can help, and they don't really do much. You know, a life saved is a life, I guess, saved. I wasn't really sure where I was going with that, but you get the sentiment.
Of course.
Mhm.
How long have the four of you known each other?
Oh, not terribly long. You know, just got enlisted on this mission not too long ago. Made the journey here together. Yeah.
You from Barovia?
Oh no, I'm not from here. It seems like a nice place and all, but with the Strahd looming down over you, it's feel like I'd just be too anxious living here. Too much too many nerves.
You're definitely not from here if you think this place is pleasant.
No.
Every day is a fresh new hell. You never know what's going to happen.
I mean, every place has its problems, but like, you know, seems kind of nice. I thought I saw a traveling group sort of enjoying themselves, music and whatnot.
They'll be dead within the week.
Oh,
If they were traveling and making music, I assure you, Strahd's forces will find them. They love to shut down all merrymaking and jubilation whenever possible.
oh. Uh, out of curiosity, how long has Strahd sort of been in power?
Ever since he found his way here. Life wasn't always like this. At one point, it was actually rather peaceful, despite the gloomy weather. But then Strahd showed up, and all of a sudden, things took a turn for the worse.
Hmm. The devil himself came and brought hell with him.
Feels like it.
Hmm.
If you don't mind me asking, these weapons up here, the ballistas and the cannons, they look... I've seen better. Do they work? Like, if Strahd does attack, will you be able to use them to fend him off?
You know, they're not in great condition, but don't worry, we are well defended. We have a plan.
I see.
We have several plans, actually. I believe A through F.
That's quite a few contingencies.
Well, we wouldn't have been hired if we weren't well prepared and ready to defend.
I see. Well, I suppose that's all you can expect from someone not from Barovia. One moment, please.
Like this.
That's some shade right there.
By the way, what's your AC?
Oh, 16?
Oh, neat. So you feel a sudden sharp stinging pain in your side. As you, my good sir,
no.
have been stabbed for one moment.
Oh my god, he was the smooth criminal all along.
No.
That is going to be 38 points of damage. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hold on, I read that wrong.
Holy shit! Holy
My bad.
gamers.
My bad.
Big
Wrong
oop.
thing. Wrong thing. 20 points of damage, and I need a con save.
Okay then. Con save. I'm not that good at that. Okay, 17.
Okay, that just barely passes. So you'll take an extra 12 points of poison damage.
Oh,
Yikes.
And you see the space around you, begins to distort a little bit as the invisibility off of one of Strahd's scouts fades. And the eyes on this person, he blinks, and as they reopen, there's this sickening yellow in them. And he smiles a fanged, toothy smile and says, "Let me show you what it's really like in Barovia." As the form of an incubus is revealed to you.
oh shit. We got company.
Yeah. Yes, we know two
Whoa.
people.
No, the bad kind.
Oh shit! Drift will throw down the card she's been playing with the two spiritual guardians.
Adelaide, it is at this point that the two of you would have re-emerged back from the basement. And as you hear this, your turn.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
What's your AC? Never mind, I got a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I mean, it wouldn't have been a hard AC to beat anyway.
Yeah, so you're gonna take 12 points of slashing damage as the woman reveals herself to be a succubus and claws at you.
Oh, that's not cool.
And then let's see. Gluzo and Drifts, roll me a luck check.
Ooh, just a d20.
Just a raw d20.
Ah, that's a natural 13.
It's a 10.
Alright, cool. So, Gluzo.
What's up?
What's your AC?
17.
Neat. You actually no, hold on, he would have had. He is invisible.
Oh, good. There's invisible people.
Well, yeah,
Great.
that's who stabbed Rebbi, and now is stabbing you as.
I'd prefer if they didn't.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Unfortunately, they did get a 22, so
That's okay. I got hit points for days.
good. You're also going to be taking 20 points of damage as this invisible soldier also reveals themselves, and I need you to also give me a con save.
A nat 20, 27.
You're good. You take the 12 poison damage for the successful save.
Okay.
And the succubi and the incubi will actually no, at this point, roll initiative. I was about to have them do too much.
All right.
All of us?
Yeah, you're all aware. You know what happened.
I certainly hope I was aware.
Right. We got an 8.
Got a 5.
Jesus.
22.
I got a 1.
Wonderful.
God.
Hmm.
Neat. You guys are good at this.
Mm,
We're
Well,
gonna die.
and then it'll be the rest of their problems. See? There
who
we
got
go.
the 22?
That would be me. Gluzo,
Okay.
the one with advantage on initiative, which is a good because otherwise I would have gotten a 4.
Yeah, very good, I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Gluzo, you're up first.
Okay, I am going to take a swing with my glaive at whoever's stabbing me
Yep.
because that was pretty rude. Actually, I didn't enjoy that.
It was quite rude, wasn't it?
25 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 damage. Second attack is a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, I figured. Bonus actions, what I got? Not much. I can rage, but I'm gonna save that for now. Yeah, I'll save that for now.
Okay. So with that, it is now going to be the enemy's turns. You see that the succubus and the incubus. Well, the incubus actually no, they'll both be taking movements to get to their respective assassin partner. So, Adelaide and Rebbi, if you two would like to make opportunity attacks on them, you may.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what? Let's try it.
As I try to figure out what the best one would be.
I'll do one for me and for my mount.
All right.
Okay. The one for me is a 16,
That'll hit.
and the one for my mount will also hit because that's an 18.
Yep, that'll also hit.
Cool. So now I do. That's oh my god, math.
Everyone's favorite part of the game.
It's wonderful. 13 damage.
Total?
Yeah, total.
All right. Yeah, you stab in or how does Rebbi attack?
She's got short swords, so just a quick slash as the mount's like Komodo dragon claw comes out.
Yeah, so you both slash into this thing as it makes its way over towards its ally. Adelaide,
Yes.
did you get you were doing an opportunity attack as well. Did you roll that?
Yes. I say, immediately forgetting everything I was doing. Shoot. Uh, 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 uh. Okay, yeah. I cast Guiding Bolt. 'Cause I'm a caster.
Do you have Warcaster by chance?
Yes, I do.
All right, continue.
That's why I went quiet for a while, because I was like, oh, I have this thing. Let me use this thing. Let me
Nope, valid.
read all the things to double check. All right, Warcast. Let me read it again, so I make sure I have everything correct. Make a ranged spell attack. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting everything off the top of the head right now. Can't believe forgetting how to spells when I do spells.
Sorry about that.
So I'm immediately panicking and forgetting how to do magic. I am so sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
My mind has somehow gone blank. I'm God. Alright.
I think anyone out there watching who plays this game is not relating to you on a deep personal level of oh god math.
It's the level of oh god math and shit. I haven't played this class, let alone a nice proper game in at this point year.
Mood.
So it's a oh god math and oh god.
Oh god, D&D.
Yeah.
You can start with just letting me know like what you rolled a hit, and if you need to apply a spell attack bonus, then I'll let you know.
Alright. That works. Alright. This is a bad time for the ADHD to be hitting hard.
Hmm.
Ranged sound. Alright, Alright. We got a 19 on the die.
That'll hit.
Yeah. And my modifier is the proficiency plus
And I believe
wisdom.
Guiding Bolt is 4d6 radiant.
Yep. 6 radiant, and since I don't have that many d6s around me right now, I will do a quick Google of all. And we got ourselves a 14.
Alright, yeah, you blast 14 damage into this thing. Does not appreciate that at all.
Got him.
But they make their way over towards their allies, and they will like essentially grab them and begin to fly off. Now Gluzo, you may get an opportunity attack on either one of them, as both of them are currently leaving your space.
Sweet. I'll do that. I'm pretty mad at the one that stabbed me, so I'm gonna go. I think that was the succubus, right?
No, the succubus is the one that stabbed Adelaide.
Oh. Well. Either way, that is a 21.
Yeah.
Ooh, 15 damage.
Will do pretty well. Alright, but they will at this point fly up and sort of like Rebbi, the one that you can see like flies towards like the front, like the courtyard area. And everyone else, the one that's inside, is gonna fly towards the basically like the big opening in the wall, like over the what do you call it?
Pit?
I was gonna say over like the barricade wall that you guys had set up, and by default the pit. What is the range on spiritual guardians?
It's 10 feet.
Alright. I will roll then a luck check to see if this succubus is like panicked enough to try and like get out, or would be aware of that. That is a 19 on the die, so I will say that she does fly around them. However, she is not able to get her full movement out because she is going the long way around. So she is at this point, she basically like gets up on top of one of like the barricades, which are about 10 feet high. She's not at the spike pit of doom yet. She's still inside, but she is now 10 feet above you all and has gone around the spirit guardians to avoid all of that.
Not
Adelaide! Or Adelaide, sorry.
What's up?
Your turn.
Kitty. Alright. I am going to be using my movement to try and get closer to where the rest of the group is. Because I am aware that they're aware now that the sleeping dragon is not great.
Yeah, they
And-
presumably have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things that you guys have been doing now.
They know about the bananas.
Oh shit.
That's why they're
Secret
flying.
weapon.
It's the bananas.
Game over, man. Game over.
We must warn Lord Strahd about the bananas. They're too ripe for his consumption.
God. Now I just have the image of Strahd like going to the floor and eating the first banana he finds if he's not warned.
Just such a power move, right?
What people don't know is that's actually how Strahd contracted his vampirism, was that he almost died to a rogue banana and then was forced to make a dark deal lest he be slain.
Too much
Yes.
potassium.
Mm.
So in this
Too much
possibility,
rotted
it's like,
potassium.
maybe I shouldn't become a vampire. Oh shit, banana poisoning.
Power word banana.
Oh no. Not the banana vampires.
Banana pyre,
Alright.
please.
Banana.
I'm just double checking this.
Mhm.
Do the would members of Strahd's army count as undead?
No,
No,
not
alright.
currently.
Alright, cool. I thought that was the answer. I just better safe than sorry.
If we were in, say, a current version of Curse of Strahd and not a past version of it, probably. But as it stands right now, Strahd himself is not even undead, so...
Someone should fix that.
I mean, give it some time. I'm sure someone will.
I was gonna say we could just make him dead. Get that
Just rewrite Strahd's backstory.
Then he was killed by a bunch of idiots in a castle.
Alright. I'm gonna cast I'm gonna be, as I said, I'm gonna be running up towards where the rest of the group is.
Mhm.
And how far away did the succubus fly? Because I know she's avoiding the death pit and the guardians there.
I would say she brought her ally with her about 30 feet.
Alright, cool. In that case, I am going to do Sacred Flame on her.
Mhm.
So that is a Dex saving throw.
Alright. Ah, I dropped my die. That one's gone forever. I'm getting a new one.
Never to be found again.
I mean, I know where it is, but I'm too lazy right now.
Never
That's-
to be found again.
I
Yeah,
can
never
literally
mind.
see it right now.
Never mind.
That's gonna be a 7. Does that pass?
No.
Oh, that's
Uh, uh,
unfortunate.
A
Believe
7
it
is not
or no.
exactly.
I can still hear her
Your
voice.
spell save's
on
a
the
little
loop.
higher.
Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit. Alright, so that is I'm gonna be casting that at second level, so that's 2d8.
Sacred Flame?
No.
That's a cantrip.
Yeah. Oh shit, you right. I can't read. All right, so then
Yeah, that one just gets stronger because you're
2d8.
big.
That's just stronger because I am stronger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you are a strong, independent caster that don't need no sword.
Yep. All right. I got a 10.
That is going to be 10 points of damage.
10 points of radiant. Yay.
Yeah.
Indeed. I'm gonna have the succubus make a concentration check to see if they can maintain flight. Because they are carrying someone and just got pelted.
Got him.
Got him, GG's.
Okay, so as per concentration check rules, it is a DC 10. She gets a +1 to her con and rolled a 6.
Let's go. Fall
So
in the pit.
Gravity.
no, they were currently like on top of like the shelving, but she has been knocked down and is prone. The other person is still upright, but that is where they currently are.
Did they see any of the hurtful words?
They're not close enough because I imagine you put the I assume you put the hurtful words closer towards like the entrance of the bottleneck,
Yes.
which would be close to the spirit guardians, which she went out of her way to avoid.
Fair enough. If she wants to be boring.
She wants to not get hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything else for you?
All I think I can do.
All right, Rebbi.
Okay. So you said the one that stabbed me is flying off.
The incubus is carrying that one off, and they're flying like basically like above the courtyard area between the main entrance and the dragon statue. So they're not that far, but they are still like up in the air.
Okay. How far away would you say?
I'm basically having their flying speed because they're carrying someone, so about 30 feet away.
Okay. Straight up or like
Not
Like
straight
across.
up, like across. Because you were looking from like the roof area to keep an eye out, so they didn't have to go like up, they just went over.
Okay.
Assuming I'm understanding your positioning correct.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Would it be possible for my mount to take a running leap off and try and tackle them to the ground?
Well, you did say it's a Komodo dragon, and I believe we determined that you could tell me they could fly, and I partially believe you, so I would say a running jump is possible. 30 feet's a bit of a leap, but they are also Komodo dragons, so I'll say give me an athletics check to see if it can clear that distance like the terrifying monsters they are.
Okay. Let me pull up its stats real quick. All right. Come on, baby. That's a nat 20.
Oh my
Go.
god! You look to your little thing and just like, get him! And it like just veers back and just hisses this terrifying, almost draconic hiss as it sprints down way faster than it looks like it should be able to with those legs, but these things can run very fast, apparently. I have a lot of friends that know a lot about Komodo dragons. And it makes its way over towards the ledge, finds a gap in between the stonework, and soars! Like, you've never seen this thing fly? You are convinced it's flying right now. As it
Rebbi
goes-
is mounted on the back of it, so she's also like there with it.
Yeah, it manages, you were hoping to like get the person that stabbed you and like add on the weight. No, this thing straight up gets to the incubus, bites into its neck, and drags them down.
Yeah.
I'm going to now go ahead and roll some falling damage for the two of them.
Sick.
Also, you can, I'm assuming, You said it was Rudy?
Skippy.
Skippy! So I don't know where I got that from. I'm assuming Skippy has a bite attack. You can go ahead and roll that too if you would like. Don't bother with roll to hit, just...
Hell yes. Okay.
I'm gonna also go ahead and assume that this is like 30 feet up. Just that seems like a good second story for a castle, so that's gonna be 3d6 falling damage that both of them are gonna take.
Nice.
We stand Skippy in this household.
Wow, that was a nasty fall. They both take 11 points of falling damage.
Jesus.
Nice.
And they also take 13 damage from the bite.
Jeez. Well, only the
Yeah.
incubus is gonna take that from the bite, but that's still quite
Fair.
nasty. You said
Fair.
13?
Yes.
Jesus. And minus another 11 is... Okay. Yeah, this incubus is looking real bad.
Cool. Okay. So that was movement, and
That was Skippy's turn.
That was Skippy's turn. I still got my whole shtick.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
I probably should have done this before, but we'll just do it now anyways. Gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the incubus. I'm pissed.
Valid.
Yeah, so Hunter's Mark bonus action, and then 2 attacks with my action. That is going to be a 16 and a 17.
What are you using to attack them?
My short swords.
Oh, okay, so you would have jumped down to get to them.
Yeah, I'm on the back of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh God.
Normally, I feel like I could argue that, but you did roll an at 20, so I said what I said.
I also, if it's about like staying on, I do have my magic item, which means I can't be dismounted against my will.
That wasn't my concern.
Oh,
You're
okay.
good.
Cool.
My concern was I thought you sent Skippy to jump freely without you on its back. I didn't realize you were also there. But an at 20 is an at 20. I'm not going to argue something that cool.
Yeah.
Both of those hit.
Cool. So then that's 2d6 each because they both get Hunter's Mark. So that's 4d6. Okay, I didn't roll super high on that. That is 16 damage.
I mean, this incubus is looking really bad.
Yeah. You think you're gonna stab me and get away with it? Oh no.
But that was the other guy! I just looked menacingly.
You're an ally. You're just as guilty.
He looks over at the person he was carrying and is like, what the fuck? He just shrugs back.
And yeah, that is my turn.
Okay, that brings us over to Drifts.
Alright, Drift has been slowly getting up bad knee and such. And how far away am I from the succubus? Would I be able to get her? 30 feet.
I would say it's they're on 10-foot tall walls that only go 10 feet across. You were like right at the entrance of that bottleneck.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to you're a Tabaxi, right?
Yes.
Do Tabaxi have anything about climbing speeds?
Yeah, they can climb.
You can get there.
Alright.
You
So-
can climb up this shelf and run over to them very easily.
Yeah, so she's just gonna hear all this clunking as Drift is climbing up in her adamantine armor, just dropping over. Grunting, it's like, I did not want to do this. You should have just stayed in the kitchen, like we said. Then again, I suppose I did send you. You know what? Anyway, you're the one at fault here. So I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the succubus who's prone currently, right?
Correct.
All right, so you need to make a DC 14 Dex save. I believe at disadvantage.
I don't know if that actually applies with. I think prone is just you have advantage on attacks against them.
All right, well, make a DC 14 Dex save.
Well, fortunately, it doesn't matter. That was 7.
All right.
Advantage be damned, doesn't matter.
Yep. And that is 2d8 damage.
Yup.
All right, so that's 7 radiant.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Then, as a bonus action, I am going to summon Spiritual Weapon using a 2nd level spell slot.
Uh-huh.
And it is a gun, as I have established my
course.
magic. So floating over, it will just smack at her, try to pistol whip her. And I have
Alright.
advantage on this
Shoot.
since she's prone.
Yep, if that is an attack, then go ahead and do it.
And that's good because one of those was a natural 1. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, very much so.
Good. That's 5 points of damage.
Yep.
And Drifts will just be standing over her with her Warhammer in one hand ready. And I do have Warcaster. So.
Oh, oof, yeah, okay. All right, that is then going to bring it back up to the top. Gluzo.
That's me. Okay.
It is.
It's
I'm gonna-
Gluzo.
I'll try to finish the job on this incubus. So I'm going to rage.
Uh-huh.
I'm big mad.
Yep.
The form I'm going to take. I'll do tail just for fun. Why not? And I'm going to take a glaive attack. Number 1.
Yep.
That's a 16.
Yeah, 16 will hit. You make your way over towards where they are with was it floats? Drifts, sorry. And climb on up and just swing down.
18 damage
Jesus. You said on the succubus, right?
on the incubus.
The incubus is outside.
Oh, he's outside. Never mind. Yeah, yeah, the succubus, that's fine.
All right, yeah, that's all the same.
Attack number 2 is a natural 20.
Cool. Let me go ahead and save you some math trouble there. Tell me how you kill the succubus.
I chop off his head with my glaive.
So how's those hopes and dreams going for you, DM?
Not what I expected.
All right.
All right. You decapitate this thing. Its head rolls off down into the rubble below.
That was actually less damage on the crit than my first attack.
How much did
That's
you roll?
I did 9 plus 15
I mean, that still kills her.
plus 2, 17. Okay, yeah.
She had 12 hit points left.
Imagine if it didn't kill her, and then her head just sort of rolls back up. No, never mind. I
Wait.
guess I was-
I changed my mind. I do not want to be dead. That's my turn.
Okay, that's going to be their turns now. Wow, they are in a real bad predicament now.
You bet.
No one knows about the Silver Dragon anymore.
Nope, that knowledge is now safely with y'all,
That's knowledge is safely with Adelaide. She hasn't stolen one yet.
which is a good thing because then it'd be with everyone.
Correct.
Okay. So, first thing that's gonna happen, the guy inside with that currently has Gluzo and Drifts in front of them is going to disengage.
Rude.
I mean,
Mm.
and then they're going to make their way out. They're not able to get super far because they don't have a climbing speed. effectively what they are able to do is like climb around the tower just past the pit, because while all this was going on, these guys were doing some inspections.
Ah.
Yeah, they were there the whole time. That's
What
why I
if
asked
I
for
told
passive.
you? What if I told you I had the Sentinel feat?
Well, then I believe I would need to ask you to read that out loud for me, because I think I'm in trouble, but I need to clarify.
Okay, when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach.
Well, then I'm really gonna hope you roll bad on this opportunity attack roll you're about to make.
Let's see. That's a nat 1. Very
Yeah,
sad.
you swing down and they just like nimbly dodge out of the way.
Very
That
sad.
would have been real bad for me.
Oh, no,
Uh,
In your favor.
that'll get worse.
Yeah, they're not like super far away. Like you can still, they're like maybe 15 feet away because they were like right at the edge of the thing. And they're like basically crawl around the tower and back down to ground level. The other ones, let's see. One of them has a Komodo dragon on top of them. That's not great. Other one, they are going to pull out the other stab boy is going to pull out this scroll that they have and say, I think it's time we use our getaway plan. And they open up the scroll and activate it as an action. And this dark miasma begins to flow out of the scroll. It seeps into the ground, which begins to shake slightly. And then more and more until you see these, what look like 5 swords pierce through the ground. And then they continue on, and you realize these were not swords, but claws. As it reaches up, braces itself against the ground, pulls up, and you see standing before you a bone claw.
A what?
A bone claw.
I don't like that.
Claw is ready.
One of these boys.
Just like,
Oh!
don't.
Yeah.
Just like,
Schmancy.
That's awfully rude.
Yep. And
wow, it's terrible.
he is going to he's just gonna like run away. The incubus, on the other hand, is going to attempt to break away from I guess Skippy is the one that is grappling him, so
Yeah.
we'll do an acrobatics to attempt to get out of this grapple. Need to beat an 8.
Well, Skippy got an 11.
Let's go, Skippy.
The incubus remains grappled and is not able to get away. So with that, I now need to let's go ahead and replace the succubus who's no longer there with the bone claw.
For a second, it sounded like you said the bone claw ran away, and that's just a funny idea. It's like it just thinks like no.
Goes up.
It's
It's like,
I'm
oh
outta
shit, it's
here.
Skippy.
No, not the Komodo
Not
dragon.
the Skippy.
I'm out of here, man.
I've heard legends. Yes, but the bone claw cannot act the first turn it is brought out. It will on its next turn, though. So for now, Adelaide.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. I'm definitely gonna do something to that bone claw. Which I'm again, this seems obvious. I'm double checking. That's some sort of undead thing.
Boneclaw is an undead, yes.
Yes. That I mean, based off the name, it's a pretty safe assumption. However,
Yeah, no, this one is definitely an undead, 100%, no arguments. I will say, though, the Boneclaw was brought up outside, so
alright, so it's not.
you do not presently have line of sight with it. If that is relevant to anything you are planning.
But do I know it exists?
Probably
If I
not
can't-
at this
If I
point.
can't see it.
I don't think you would have just yet. All you are currently aware of is the one stab boy and that God, I am doing so terrible with this today. That Rebbi shouted out that you guys have company, so presumably she's also dealing with something.
Right. I wanna go after the bone claw, but if I don't know it's there, how's the one under the lizard?
Technically grappled, but again, you wouldn't know this.
Can I see it?
This is all happening outside.
And I'm inside. Okay.
Yes, you are inside because you had just come out of the basement when this whole combat encounter started.
Alright, and then I had used my movement on my last turn to move up to where the current was.
Mhm.
So
Can
I'm
you
gonna what?
sorry. Can you see the person who was running away? Or the
Yeah, no,
Amuk?
you see them.
Alright, so then I'd move up to try and get closer to where the ones who are fleeing were. I'm assuming then I would see some of this scene.
Yeah, no, if you guys get up to the one that you guys were, like that the succubus was carrying away, that you guys were dealing with, the one that stabbed Gluzo, actually, then you guys would be able to then see what's going on in the courtyard from there.
Alright, so then when I see what's over there, then I would see the giant undead
Pup?
bone claw,
Yes.
right? Alright, cool. Can I then do the channel divinity turn undead?
You absolutely read that for me, just so I make sure.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead can see or hear you within 30 feet of you, must make a wisdom saving throw. Fails the throw, it's turn for 1 minute, or until it takes damage. Turn to creature, blah blah blah. Tries to get away, can't move. It can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you, can't take reactions, can only run away. But I think I'm just double checking something here. I don't think that would affect it. I also, because of my level, I have Destroy Undead. I don't.
This thing is way too strong for that.
Yeah, I that's why I said I don't think it'll work, but yeah. All right,
Yeah,
so
no, its CR is much too high for that. All right, so wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 13.
Need to be 15.
All right, this thing is it is scared of you.
And
No.
it is scared. Alright, so it will have to be going away from me unless it... Yeah. And there's still the other guy on the ground, yeah?
Yeah, the guy that you are by default now standing very close to.
Alright, I want to... Yeah, I want a spiritual weapon, that guy.
The stab boy.
Yeah, stab boy.
All right. That's a spell attack, right?
Yep, spell attack, bonus... Well, when you cast a spell, make a melee spell attack, yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and roll it.
A 16 plus numbers.
Hits.
Alright, it hits. Alright, cool. No math. 1d8 plus my modifier. Alright. And that is a 5 plus my modifier, which is... I need to get better at reading things. 3 and 4, so that's 5 plus 7, which is 12?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. He takes 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
All right. Anything? Oh, yeah, that would have been action, bonus action.
That action, bonus action.
All right, cool. Rebbi.
Thing still locked down. I'm okay. First, Skippy is going to attack.
Yup.
Okay. Is this at advantage because they're grappled, or
If nothing else, it's advantage because you've knocked them prone.
there you go. Okay, that is 18 plus numbers.
Yes.
Okay, so then that is
While you're doing that, I also did realize by that same logic, the stab boy that fell down with him would have only made it 15 feet instead of his full because he had to get up from prone. So
fair. Okay, Skippy does 9 damage.
okay, yeah, this incubus is looking extremely bad.
But not dead. Okay.
Not quite dead.
Okay.
Dead adjacent, but not dead.
Dead adjacent, but not dead. Then I will take my attacks on it.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, words. Dirty 20, that hits. And 21, yeah, that hits.
Yep.
So that is another 46.
You can just tell me how you kill this thing. They have 4 health left. You literally can't not kill them.
Yeah, okay, so Skippy like bites down and holds it in place. and Rebbi says, "You know, you really should have come with more backup," and stabs down both swords into it.
Yep. And they breathe out their last breath. I assume that is going to be it for you. Or do you have some other shenanigans?
Well, okay, so Skippy still has movement. So
you both
moving, yeah. Skippy's gonna get us to the one that attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
And bonus action, I can transfer Hunter's Mark, so I'm gonna transfer that onto the one that stabbed me.
All right.
And that is everything.
Okay, and with that, Drifts.
Fuck, I was muted. Drifts. Okay, so the guy who's running away from us is still alive, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna compel, by the grace of the Cat Lord, I'm gonna compel the gun with my bonus action to drift on over to him and smack him.
All right.
That's a 22 to hit.
It hits.
Good. I would be concerned.
Their AC suddenly went up.
Oh,
no.
shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. That's a healthy 5 points of damage.
A healthy 5 points indeed.
Yep. And he's not down. And is Adelaide right next to him?
Yes.
All right. One moment. Where are my D10s? Oh, there's one of them. There are two of them. Hey, there we go. I'm going to position it so it doesn't hit Adelaide, hopefully.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Depending on what you say you're doing, we'll see.
Fireball. No. I'm going to call down a moonbeam on him.
Okay.
So basically the clouds open up and the moon just sends a little fuck you laser down.
What's the radius on that?
It is it is 5-foot radius, but I could
That's
do it
easy
so it's
enough to. Yeah, you
yeah.
can do that so you don't hit Adelaide. That's easy.
Yeah. So it's when he first enters in the beginning of his turns. So would me casting count as him entering?
This is him entering the zone for the first time. Whether or not
Alright.
he moved is irrelevant.
He's in the danger zone now, so make a con save. 14.
How is this con? Alright, it's not bad. You said a 14?
Yeah.
That is 14. And
Alright.
so meets beats.
So he takes half damage, so that'll be
Alright.
7 points of radiant damage.
Yes, it will be. Looking decently bad, but still up.
Mhm. Well, and she's not good. She's gonna just climb down, see all the other mess that's going on in the other direction. It's like, really? Undead, really? That's just rude. But that'll be Drifts for the turn.
Undead
All right.
in front of my bananas.
Right in front of my salad?
Right in front of my bananas?
Wow, really?
Damn.
Too
Out
early.
from like
Too
the
early in the morning.
crypts of
for
the
that.
internet. Wow. Okay. Respect. Gluzo, that's your turn.
Sweet. So, quick lay of the land. What's left?
The 2 stab boys and a bone claw that once you go after your stab boy, you will be aware of.
Okay.
Although I suppose after the channel turn undead, you're all probably aware of a bone dead.
I'll go after my stab boy.
Yeah.
Just go after it with a little bit of reach because Stat Boy is in fuck you, Laser Land.
Yeah, you don't want to step into the splash zone.
Good thing I've got 15 feet of reach with my glaive.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
Best sentinel.
Shout
You
out
can
to
hit him
Waffle.
from the bookshelf.
Yeah. First attack is a natural 20.
Yeah.
11 plus 8, 19 damage.
Oh yeah. Doesn't like that one bit.
Second attack is a 7. What's my plus again? I think it's plus 8. 15.
15
9.
just hits.
Okay.
Oh, that just on the die? Oh yeah, you fully hit.
9 damage.
Ooh. So close.
I rolled a 1 on my damage die. I'm upset.
That's a crying
Ooh.
tragedy.
He probably has 1 HP left.
You could have rolled literally anything else and he'd be dead.
Great. Well, that's it for you, boy. I used my attacks. I don't really have any relevant bonus actions.
You're already raging. What else do you need?
Wait, I am raging. That's true. That makes my
Wait,
damage.
that's right. You had bonus. Okay, how do you kill him?
Oh. No, I did. I did actually add the bonus damage. It
Oh,
was
okay,
9,
never mind then. Yeah.
So. Yeah.
All right. So then, with that, it is going to be these guys' turn. Let's go ahead and just get, I'll say, the one truly tense thing out of the way. This guy's going to disengage again and run away, only receiving the...
No, he's not.
At the beginning of his turn, make a Constitution save.
Right! Yes, correct. Very correct. Wait, hold on. Is it for half damage?
Yes.
He's dead. It doesn't matter.
Cool. He just
I can roll a nat
dissolves
20 and he still dies.
He just dissolves into light, leaving behind a little sprig of catnip.
As mentioned, 1 hit point.
That's teamwork,
All right, yeah,
baby.
So now there is but one person left who is aware of y'all's defenses. And that would be Rebbi's stab boy. He is going to he's actually going to take a little bit of a gamble on this one.
Oh.
And
Go on.
yes. And he is going to use a dash action, which means you do still get an opportunity attack on him.
Both me and Skippy.
You and Skippy both. Go ahead and roll those.
Okay. I got a 14. And Skippy got a 16.
Skippy hits.
Okay.
Of course, Skippy does. Skippy is unstoppable.
Skippy's the champ, honestly.
Let's
Let's
go,
be
Skippy.
real.
Right here.
Let's be real. We know who the true familiar is. You're actually playing Skippy with a Rebbi summon.
Who cast Find
The
Familiar
lizard
on
folk.
who?
Skippy the lizard folk with Rebbi this. God, that's
Perfect.
amazing. That is 10 damage.
Okay, they are not dead off of 10 damage. This person has not been hit that much.
Will be.
And they are going to go 60 feet away. Okay, now, Adelaide, I need a clarification question on Turn Undead. Do I get to repeat that save?
I don't believe so, but let me double check.
Let's see. What? Where is it?
Turn undead as an action.
I will also double check on my end just to make sure. I have that pulled up anyway.
I should be able to see
If the
it.
creature fails a saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Interesting.
For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it can't go anywhere, it dodges. It cannot take reactions.
Right, I remember that part.
It does not say anything about it having to make another saving throw.
Let's see.
Just the first one.
Okay. All right. I know how I want to do this now. So it is going to follow those commands of. I just realized we do actually get the it's summoned and runs away thing.
Got him.
That is still happening.
Yes.
Amazing.
Fucking got him. That's
I've
somebody
said
else's
it.
problem.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. God, I love this game. It is going to run in the same direction as the stab boy. And the stab boy, I will say, as a reaction, will try and hop on this thing. It has the bone claw has a 40-foot movement speed, so it's going to be moving 80 feet.
Nice.
If it gets on this thing,
Yeah.
you guys are going to have a much harder time trying to catch it. I will basically
Yeah.
just
Somebody else's problem.
That-
roll against its AC.
Yeah, that sounds like the Noon team's problem.
It
Yeah.
very well might be. I get to tell the next DM about the random forest bone claw and also profanities. Have fun.
Sweet.
That is a 19 on the die. This guy sees this bone claw book in it, is momentarily confused, and then sees his opportunity as he just grabs onto it, and this thing just bolts out 80 feet. But from where it was, that would be, let's see, let me do math. 65 feet away from Rebbi, who is the closest. Let me just ask you all up top right now. Do any of you think you have any way of catching up to this thing if all it does is continually take dash actions?
I can damage it if it's within 120 feet.
And as soon as it's damaged, it will no longer be forced to take the dash.
I can keep up with it because Skippy has 40 feet of movement.
Okay. I just wanted to double check because if you guys couldn't do anything, I was willing to go ahead and say that was it. But if you guys can, we'll keep on going. I just didn't want to waste y'all's time with things that couldn't change.
But it will be really fun as soon as that guy jumps on, like it just starts running back. He's like, no.
Well, he can jump off.
I know, but it's still
You know,
funny.
assuming that that's how it goes. But Adelaide, it is your turn.
Alright, so that's running away. The guy is on it. Well, oh, I can guiding bolt the guy. Probably. Yeah, I'll guiding bolt the guy.
What's the range?
120 feet.
Yep. All right, now I need to clarify. When you say the guy, do we mean the bone claw or the stab boy?
Stab boy.
All right, excellent. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I dropped my die.
Don't do that.
I don't know what went.
Well, sounds like that's 2 die lost forever now. Update the counter!
Man,
How
Right.
many die are we going to lose over the course of
Good
this stream?
thing I have more die. I lost the purple blue die.
Tensei, if you wouldn't mind, first of all, creating a die lost counter and then updating it to 2, please. Thank you.
they can't keep getting away with this.
Alright, we got ourselves a 16 plus numbers.
Hits.
Alright. 4, 6 again. We got ourselves another 16.
16 points of damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, it's sparkly.
Tragic. Alright. I will have him roll a strength saving throw to see if he can stay on top of the thing. Following like concentration check rules.
And I found a die.
Excellent.
Alright.
So he doesn't add anything to strength saves. Because half of 16 would be 8, it gets up to 10, so it's literally just I have to roll below a 10 and he falls off this thing. That is an 11.
Oh,
From the angle it landed, I thought it was a 1.
so close.
Is it like a thing in car chases when someone's like skidding across the ground, but they're still holding on and they manage to pull themselves back up?
Basically, yes. Like, he may as well be, like, on the roof of a car in a car chase. That's what it looks like. Is there anything else you may do, Adelaide? Adelaide?
I'm thinking. I was
Oh,
like,
okay, sorry.
I don't know how many bonus action items I've got, and
How could I hold all these bonus actions?
listen, I'm not on a bard this time. I only got so many.
Or a rogue.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's- Yeah, it looks like that's it. I
Okay.
don't have any bonus actions that would be useful.
All right. Skippy, your turn. Nothing. Okay.
Everything's handled.
Took me a second to process.
That's the-
Okay, my turn. So how far away is the guy?
He would be 45 feet away from you.
45 feet. Gosh darn it. Okay. So that is going to be
Oh, wait, no. I'm
Skippy's-
sorry. Not 45, 65. I did the math wrong.
Okay. That's okay. Still,
you
either
moved
way.
15 feet. Yeah, you moved 15 feet away from it, and then this thing moved 80 feet from its original position, so that would be 65.
Okay. So in that case, Skippy is going to take the dash action
Uh-huh.
to get right up to him. And then
You're like
I'm gonna
Tokyo Drift racing right next to this thing.
follow that bone claw. Yeah, and then I'm gonna take swings on him.
Yep. On the bone claw?
On the guy who stabbed me.
Okay.
Because he's got Hunter's mark on him.
Got it.
I got no beef with the bone claw. I don't care about this bone claw. Bone claw didn't stab me.
Yeah, bone claw
my-
could be the next session's problem.
Yeah.
At this rate, it feels like the bone claw is going to be the next session's problem. Very funny.
Oh wow, that is 2 18s.
Both hit.
That's 4d6 again, baby.
This is just a D&D car chase.
Yeah.
That is 19 damage.
All right. That is going to be. I gotta tell you, not where I thought this session was going to be going, but I'm not complaining.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive, but he looks real bad now.
Cool. Bonus action, 2-weapon fighting.
Oh my!
That is a 17.
That also hits.
That's another. Oh my god, math. That is another 11 damage.
Oh boy, he's so close.
Oh, so close. Okay. Yeah, that's everything I can do.
All right, I will once again roll a strength save for him to see if he can stay up. You did 3 attacks basically, so I'll do 3 of those. He has to roll less than a 10 one time.
I believe.
Wow, that was quick. 7.
Lucky number 7.
Yeah, he, like, as you stab into him, he just, like, falls off. It just starts rolling on the ground as the bone claw just kind of runs into the forest. Is anyone going to do anything about the bone claw, or can I just have him run into the forest?
Now you can run into the forest.
Yeah, if y'all
I'm
want to
never,
aggro the
I'm never
bone
gonna
claw, I
catch up
won't.
to him.
All right, he runs into the forest. The bone claw is... the bone claw problem has been delayed until noon.
Not our problem anymore.
I really thought that guy was going to make more of a difference. Okay, then.
I mean, after a minute, he could come back and try and cause problems. But
All right. I'm
Maybe
assuming
he'll
I'm
that's a
perfectly okay with it being Noon's problem.
God.
Yeah. He'll just settle down, become a family man.
Wait for those kids
If
to go
you're
off to
just trying, you could
college.
just find a
Legend
bone
tells
claw.
of the friendly old bone claw that lives in
Yeah.
the woods.
Yeah. Have it
Oh,
be
I
like a
want.
sex-style montage.
There's a really scary cleric there, so I was like, no. Now I farm with my claws.
I'm assuming that's it for you, Rebbi.
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
All right, cool. Drifts.
Drifts. God, that guy is so far away from me.
He is very far away from you.
And the bone claw's gone off to live its best life, right?
Yeah. As
Cool.
as we all have unanimously decided, as long as no one attacks it within the next couple of rounds, it will just continue to dash away. Which will be very,
Okay.
very far away.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think there's a way I can hit that guy with an AoE and not hit our new friend.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be tricky.
Yeah. If I move up 30 feet from where I'm at, would that guy on the ground be within 60 feet of me? Or
I feel like he would be just outside of that.
all right, cool. Then I guess I will just dash to get 60 feet in and use my bonus action to bring my weapon along with me.
Okay.
My spiritual weapon. Yeah.
What's the range on
Because
spiritual weapon? Oh wait, that's right. It's a melee thing, isn't it?
I can move them. Let's see. If it floats around me, I can move it out to 20 feet, but it was already a little bit away from me, so. Yeah, my big thing is that since he's prone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my guiding bolt would have disadvantage and moonbeam does hit a radius, so I wouldn't want to aggro the bone claw if no one else wants to.
Oh, well, I mean, as we've determined, like, as long as you're, like, careful with, like, your aim, you can avoid someone because it's only a 5-foot radius, so.
All right, yeah, then I'll.
You've dodged someone
Look at
right next to a moonbeam before, it's fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Then I won't dash, then I'll just move my 30 feet up, and the beam of light will fade, and I will cast another moonbeam on that guy.
Another moon in a more optimal position
Yes.
fires its laser down.
Yeah. Barovia's famous second moon.
Yeah. Can't prove to
Yes.
me it's not there.
All
That's
right.
a con save on my end, right?
14.
Wait, is it a con save or an attack?
No, con save of 14.
I thought I heard you roll a dice.
Yeah, those are damage.
Oh, fair enough. Well, what'd you get on the damage that you get all of? Because I rolled a 7.
I got a 16 damage.
So you remember how when you did this the first time you eviscerated the dude and he turned into space dust?
Yes.
You do it again.
Hey, another sprig of catnip where he was.
He had 11 hit points and he is just evaporated into space dust. You have managed to defend your preparations.
I was really going to confuse someone at some point.
Oh boy, is it!
I hope nobody
Not our
else is
problem.
watching the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you're playing later and you're watching the stream,
Good luck.
we're sorry, but we're also not.
I'm
This is
not.
your
Oh,
problem
I'm
now.
not sorry at all. I think it's hilarious.
Well, all the streams should have a cleric on them, so if we can just keep that bone claw running away from the party.
Just every so often it keeps coming back, gets turned, comes back, gets turned.
Yeah, until the final fight when Strahd shows up, the bone claw just neumes through and kills
This-
Strahd.
This bone claw is gonna have like the thickest calves because it's on like a 12-hour leg day bender. Oh my
If the
god.
bone claw survives till Strahd, it is an ally of the party.
That's not my call to make.
I know, not mine either, but still, that would be funny.
Alright. I assume you all reconvene back within the castle.
I think that went well.
Well, it could have been worse.
Yeah, no,
Is everyone all right?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm a little banged up, but I can make do.
one moment. Drifts will go over to you and use her last second level slot to cast Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you did a lot of fighting, and so did you, Skippy. And you, Rebbi.
And also
Yes.
you.
And
Skippy. Skippy did all the hard work.
And
Good boy.
yeah, Skippy is the best boy. And Gluzo, you get 12 plus 3, so 15 hit points back.
nice.
I'm sure that will be super important.
I feel a little better.
As you guys are having this discussion,
So-
you hear... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Was someone not saying something? Did I mishear? All right, cool. I'm going crazy. Anyway, so you guys, here, the door to the basement open once again, and
Adelaide freezes at that, like
That's
she
good.
knows what's in the basement.
and as you all turn, you see this noble-looking person walking out. They're carrying themselves with a cane. They seem to be wearing a lot of like ornate silvers. We just lost Waffle.
Waffle, come back.
I wasn't done. I had more.
No.
Waffle, come back.
We're gonna drive her home.
Oh boy. I don't know if it feels right to continue or not.
Well, I think we only have like 30 minutes left, so
Yeah, approximately.
Yeah.
I guess we will just keep going for the time being, and if Waffle comes back in, we will fill him in. So you guys see this older nobleman in silver with his cane looks up at you all, and he says, "What do you all think you are doing here in my castle?" Welcome back, Waffle.
Hello.
you. There's just a person in the basement. They could have told us that.
Adelaide is just kind of tries to
Oh.
I'm there. I'm here.
at the comments because I'm pretty sure she can put two and two together of there was a dragon down there and there was no person there,
Correct.
and now there's a person dressed in all silver here.
Uh-huh.
The dragon was a silver dragon,
Correct.
and I mean, you know what silver dragons do.
The same thing that most dragons do.
It's just they could have told us that that there was like a lord of the castle sleeping down there. Apologies if we woke you up.
I've been asleep for some time.
Oh.
Can someone please tell me what's going on? Where is Vladimir?
Putin?
No, the guy that talked to you guys and told you not to go
Oh.
into the basement.
Oh, he was going out to get some more recruits and supplies.
He went out for milk 26 years ago.
It's not your fault. Let it.
We were tasked with holding down the fort while he went out and got some supplies.
Is that right? Would
Yeah.
have been nice if he'd informed me about that.
Well,
we
you
were-
were sleeping, presumably didn't want to wake you.
We were informed not to go into the basement. Obviously, to not disturb your rest.
Sounds like something he would do. When did he
And-
leave?
She
about how long has
glances
it been?
up towards the sky to try and
It's been a couple hours.
It was like around 8 a.m.
Yes, around 3.5 hours ago or so.
And already there are problems. Very well then. I suppose at this point, introductions are in order. I am Lord Argynvostholt, Lord of this castle, and the head of the Order of the Silver Dragon. Sorry, I'm not well.
It's okay.
The last battle from Strahd's forces took quite a bit out of me.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I imagine Vladimir would have kept that in his list of provisions to gather, things to help me to recover. I doubt there is anything that any of your magics could do for me.
Okay, well.
I do not mean ill by that.
Pardon my my rudeness, but you don't seem like much of a fighter. You take part in battles?
How much do you know of this order?
I get the feeling like not as much as I should.
Do you know why it got its name?
Presumably you had slain a silver dragon at some point.
Far from it. After all, my kind are notoriously difficult to kill.
And he blinks, and you see these lizard-like eyes in place of what was originally human eyes.
Whoa,
Oh,
cool.
He
shit.
blinks and goes back to the way he was.
Oh, okay. You're
Oh.
you're kind. Oh, okay.
It was not named after a kill, but after the Lord himself.
Oh,
Nice.
okay then.
I mean, shouldn't you name it after your name instead of just what you are? Like, I wouldn't call an order named after me Order of Tabaxi.
Well, no, I named the castle after me.
So then they were just like, hey, we're the...
I'm Argynvost, and this is Argynvostholt Castle.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
That's what the castle's named?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did Vladimir not tell you any of this?
Honestly,
No, he did
was
tell us
kind of-
that.
I just didn't pay too much attention to him.
You do strike me as the kind of person that zones in and out of conversations at your leisure.
What is that?
What was that?
All right. Yeah.
I just found some fruit that was hanging low down, so I needed to pick it right quick.
Oh no, those bananas are not good. You shouldn't have them.
Oh yeah, probably don't eat those.
What happened to my bananas?
But they're all mushy. Someone stepped on them.
This
Sorry.
is one of the ones.
Strahd did it.
Straw did it. Go get him.
I'll kill him with
Get
my
his
own
ass.
claws. Not that I'm in
Avenge-
any position
Avenge
to
the
right now.
bananas.
Yeah, perhaps you should get some more rest.
Yes. I doubt if an invasion were to happen now, I'd be able to do much. Not more than just swing my claws around.
Hmm.
Should you need anything, knowledge of the keep or anything of that nature, please don't hesitate to. And he looks over towards the wall that was destroyed. And he's like, "Did you move my shelving?"
Well, depends on what do you mean by your
Maybe.
shelving.
The thing's over here, and he starts like hobbling his way over towards like the bottleneck that you guys made.
Yeah, that's in case when an army comes through. See, we have a goth and a cat with a gun.
I believe that's Plan B.
I
Yes.
see. Well, as long as you're prepared to move it back and no damages were. And he looks at us like, "Did one of you write on this?"
You were not supposed to see that, but I'm sure prestidigitation could take care of that.
Mending more likely, but goodness, you're really the best Vladimir could find?
I'm sure he'll find some other people in about half an hour.
I don't know why, but I feel like that sounds about right.
Boy.
Well, ignoring the damages you appear to have done and this hot topic model floating here, I suppose I will simply have to leave it to all of you and whoever ends up replacing you. If you will excuse me now. And he makes his way back into the basement.
So,
And with that, phase 1 has been a rousing success.
Nice.
You guys have managed
So
to
many problems for everybody else.
you guys have managed to defend the keep, restore its restorations, or build up some defenses is what I meant to say. Prevent information from being leaked, and created something I truly didn't think I was going to be introducing, which is Chekhov's bone claw. So that's a whole thing. I guess I should probably go inform the next TM about what is going to happen with all of that, but first and foremost, I would like to thank all of you guys for playing with me and everyone for watching and who has donated. If you haven't yet, there is still time. I am sure that we can... Yeah, there's a link right now in the chat. Just go follow that. Please donate. Great cause. Once again, thank you to you guys for being awesome players. This was a lot of fun.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
This was a lovely time. Thank you
Mhm.
for
thank you for
dealing with
running
our
this.
nonsense.
Yeah.
I assure you, it's nothing I haven't dealt with before, I think. If you enjoy what y'all saw, as mentioned in the beginning, my name is Jordan. I also go by Hoshi, depending on the day. I am the DM of another podcast, Agents of Damned. You can check that out. We update every other week. Getting pretty close to the end, so if you want to hop on, now is, I guess, a good time. I feel like everyone always says that regardless of where they are in their own podcast, but whatever. Most of our handles are also Agents of Damned or AOD or something to that respect. Just look us up. You'll find us. I guess, yeah, if you guys want to plug yourselves again, starting with Waffle, going over again.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Waffle. I am the DM and producer of the Dice Fiends podcast, and I will occasionally harass anyone who lets me on their stream. So, you can find me at the Space Hamster if you want to talk, or wherever you get good podcasts if you just want to hear more of my clown car bullshit.
Then I guess I'm up. I am Izzy, also known as Ladylike. You can find me on Twitter at NEXODUS99. You can also buy my games. I make RPGs. itch.io /Ladylike. Go ahead and check that out. Or no, ladylike.itch.io. There it is. You think I'd know my own link. That's where you can find me. You can also find me over on the Shards of Anarian campaign over on twitch.tv/Gramcrackers. Every other Tuesday I'd be playing there. And maybe another stream or podcast or something or another. I'm always looking to jump onto more stuff and have fun with people.
I'm Avery. I don't really do much. I've got a Tumblr where it's just full of chaos and memes. I don't even know anymore. So, I mean, I guess you can check it out if you want, but yeah.
Do it, cowards.
I mean, you're at risk. Your choice.
All right, and I've been Marty. I am a player and editor for the Wayfaring Strangers podcast. We're a D&D actual play that releases seasonally. We just put out a 2-part miniseries called The Crystalline Cavern that you can go check out wherever you get your podcasts. You can find us on socials at Wayfarer D&D Pod or Wayfaring Strangers Podcast. If you like music, you can check out my band Winter Wayfarer. We just put out a single in July, and more new music coming at the beginning of next year. You can also find me personally on Twitter and other socials at Balmartian.
All right. That's it. Throw back to you, man.
Maybe if okay, there we go. Hi, I can talk now. Yeah, thank you all. This is fucking amazing. Coach, if you're listening to this, good luck.
Good luck, and we're not sorry.
Yeah. Just as a reminder, we are raising money for Extra Life, particularly for the Boston's Children's Hospital. You can find a link in chat right now. This money, all of it goes directly to the hospitals and the charity. It's not like Extra Life's not like a middleman. You can still claim this on your taxes. It is a direct charitable donation, and Extra Life's a nonprofit, so like every single penny that you give goes to kids basically. So far we've raised $25, which is a decent start to the day. Hopefully much more as it goes on. We'll be back here in a half hour ish with the next group. So, there's one more thing I forgot for all you guys. You still have stuff to do over here, obviously. But if you want, 2 people can go on to the next group. There will be no short rest. There will be no recovery. You're stuck with whatever resources you have left after this. But if 2 people want to continue on for the next 4 hours, you are welcome.
Ooh, tempting.
I mean, I'd want to grab some food first, but I could.
I'm gonna have to bow out, unfortunately.
That's
Yeah,
perfectly fine.
My D&D battery's about depleted, but thank you for the offer.
Would it be possible to come back slightly later in the day?
If
I mean, I'm good for all day. I mean, I'll say that outright.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know later.
Okay.
All right. Thank y'all. We're gonna head out. See y'all in about 30 minutes.
All right. Bye.